One niche YouTuber I want to recommend is Marshall Mcgee. And he is basically a professional sound designer who breaks down sound designs in like games and movies and anime.
Oh, cool.
And it's like, I feel like, because he's only like at 50,000 subscribers or something, but I feel like it's because sound design is such a niche topic that nobody thinks about, but he breaks it down into like, basically he hears like a sound from like Dark Souls or something. And he was like, okay, here's how I would like make this sound. And he like breaks down this entire process of like layering
it's really hard,
every sound he does. And it's just like, I feel like sound design is one of those topics that just doesn't get enough appreciation.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
And I feel like a channel like Marshall Mcgee, like breaking down what actually goes into this is like super interesting as well. Just like how much effort and like knowledge it takes to be like, okay, this is what I think, like how would you take a sound that doesn't exist and like create it in your head and like actually make the sound that like you hear in your head into an actual SFX.
Yeah, I mean it's like the cartoon sounds, like a boing. Like what makes a boing sound? Nothing makes a boing sound effect.
Yeah.
You have to, like, find a way to, like,
I remember seeing a video a while back. I don't know if it's still up. It was a really old video of this guy who broke down one sound in one cartoon, and it was the fucking, you know, in Scooby-Doo. You know when they go running, like when
the running
like
sound,
that sound. It was just a video breaking down how they made that sound and why it's so iconic.
Yeah,
and just finding out what it was and like how they made it and shit, and like how they came up with that idea. I was like, how do you even think of that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's just so it's something that you just weren't expecting. It's like, oh, it's probably just like a bunch of mallets. It's like, nope. Completely wrong. It's
it's also strange. I mean, like think about getting punched. When you punch, it doesn't make a punch sound. You just get punched.
That was another video where I saw like a Foley artist explaining like how Hollywood makes the punching sounds.
Yeah, it's like they break leak to break bones and stuff like that.
It's like break a celery to make bones crack and shit like that. It's like, shit's so interesting. Yeah. I definitely do watch a lot of like music-based YouTubers.
Right.
Yeah,
anything.
I think some music ones I like. There's a guy called Joe Jeremiah. He doesn't upload much, but he does like melodies of like games and anime shows, like piano. It's really good.
Okay.
Just good, just melodies. If you like melodies.
We're counting the Seth Everman as like
Seth Everman, obviously. Like
greatest shitpost channel.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I fucking love about like the music YouTuber community is that
their shitposting game is on another fucking level.
It's so shitposty, and yet they're all so fucking talented.
I know, right? Obviously like Davey 504 as well.
Yeah, Davey 504 and like Seth Everman's another one, and like even like, you know, like John Sudano was another one. Like the fucking like the fat dude who like did covers of all these songs but replaced all the lyrics with Smash Mouth.
Shitty flute as well. You like?
Shitty flutes. I don't know, like a lot of the music content I consume is mostly just shit posting.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's fucking and music channels.
There's only so much you can do with it, and they've gotten really creative with shit posting.
Yeah.
It's gotten so
10-second songs is another one that's
like really good as well.
It's like super talented dude, but at the end of the day, you finish the video and you're like, I just watched a shit post. That was a shit post, but it's so good.